I don't know if anybody's ready for this.
No.
Did you see his number already? That's probably pretty stout. Yeah, mine's okay.
Cut. Break 1, 2.
Welcome to this episode of BinBusters. One thing we're going to do today, we're going to start this off with the soybeans. Jonah and I both have concluded our soybean harvest and the numbers are in. Scale tickets are back. I think things for me went okay, given what you and I saw most of the growing season with the later planted. We were able to take advantage of some later rains and get some pretty good grain fill. So for June 1 planted beans, I'm happy. Do I feel like I've probably got enough stuff to beat you? I don't think so. You know, there was still some places in there where that ground, a little bit of variability in it. Mm-hmm. You know, we knew the good spots in the field is where the NCJ yield check was for corn last year, and those beans were phenomenal. But there's a certain part of that field where you have to do a 10-acre check. You got to mix some bad with the good, I guess, is what I'm getting at. So that's my take. The beans were good. Are they enough to beat you? I'm still questioning that. What's your take on yours? How did yours go?
So we were happy with ours. The problem we ran into was wildlife damage, kind of like you saw early season with your corn. We have some deer highways through ours. Got some pretty cool pictures of, you can see. But I think to that though, I mean, we were happy with ours, but I think you at the same time have proved to people that just because you have June 1 planted beans that you can't manage those accordingly to have some phenomenal beans too.
Yeah. Don't give up.
Yeah, don't give up. Manage your crop clear to the end, even if it is late planted. I mean, I think you showed that. Your corn, you showed that too. Your last NCGA entry, you're done with that.
Yep.
You never told me the exact number, but you had some really good corn. That was planted June the
7th.
7th.
Yeah.
And look how good it still did, you know, because you managed it accordingly.
Absolutely. And planting date, you know, we talk about that all the time and how critical it is. But for us, the one thing is the management, you know, and never, you know, there's people that always say never give up on a growing crop, and there couldn't be truer words spoken. So at this time, we're going to release these numbers. I don't know what his is. He doesn't know what mine is. I've got a pretty good idea where his is. But we're gonna show you guys, the only people that really know. I think my dad knows, probably your dad probably knows. I don't even know if my wife knows yet. So where we're at with this is
we're gonna hand them to each other, right?
I don't care. We can hand them to each other.
Let's hand them to each other first.
And then talk.
And then talk about the numbers we see. How's that?
Just remember, I got mine all disguised here. You got to open it up.
Mine's underneath. So are we doing this like on 3, or what are we doing here? How are we doing this?
Just look.
Just look?
Yep.
Let's go.
Man, that turned out real nice.
That's a solid number.
Yeah, I really like that. Is the
lower number part of it, or?
Yeah, I just wondered, did this guy get his hand caught in a corn picker or something?
This is why I couldn't show it to the camera.
He's missing.
This is why I couldn't show it to the camera.
He's missing 3 fingers. So is that the number?
It's actually, yeah, it's either that or 99, whatever way you want to do that shrink.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Doug. You're a hell of a guy.
Yeah. So I'm holding Jonas.
I'm holding Doug's.
There they are.
I got him on the beans.
Yeah, he got me on the beans.
But corn is a different story, and
I think you know, we're here at Jonah's Corn today. He's got some really good corn, and I knew I was going to have my work cut out for me on that. And I knew the beans, if I won, it would have been a long shot. It's hard to get back 57 days on a calendar as far as planning, or 53 days, whatever it was. But you know, I want to commend Jonah on his efforts and his management plan through the whole growing season. You've done a really good job, man.
Thanks, man. I know, like I said, the corn side, Doug's definitely got the upper hand on me on that one. His corn, we've walked it numerous times this year.
Yeah.
Been very impressed with it. Haven't been overly thrilled with ours. We've tried to manage through that, but you can only do so much for a growing crop.
That's
do what
right.
you can, and
That's right.
I hate to take second place to Doug, but I got him on the bean side, which is perfectly fine with me. So
yeah, and that's kind of what we expected. I think through the season that kind of set the stage. I mean, we knew most of the episodes we talked that this was kind of going to be the story. You know, and at the end of the day, I was a little bit, you know, kind of beat up, and I don't know why you get beat up over 86 bushel beans.
I think it should be pretty good.
Yeah,
it's 86 bushel beans in southeast Ohio on some really tough dirt.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the thing you got to remember.
Yeah, and I mean, I wouldn't say extreme tough dirt. I mean, it's good dirt, but it's challenging dirt.
Yeah.
You know, every bushel we get, it seems like we really got to work for it.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with the turnout here and the way things went. So.
And I didn't find beans after we ran the results. Like, these were beans counted prior to the end date. You know what I'm saying?
These weren't mail-in bushels?
These were not mail-in bushels, actually. These were true bushels off the combine. Like, I didn't go through the field and pick up bushels to put back in later. So you know,
mail-in bushels.
They were not mail-in bushels.
That's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
So, let's go shell some corn.
Let's go shell this NCGA entry. How's that sound?
Make this happen.
Make it.
Ready to roll.
Sounds good.
Alrighty now, welcome back to BinBusters. We're in the combine cab. Courtney's joining me. We are opening up the field right now to harvest my NCGA entry. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I mean, I know the deck has been stacked with Doug, and he's got the upper hand on me, I feel like, but decal 5982 is doing great right now. Kind of excited for it. This is one of the last farms we got to harvest this year, so I'm ready to be done. Courtney, what are you seeing out and about? I mean, I know your family is wrapping up harvest too, you said?
Yeah, we're from north central Ohio, so we're just about getting done up there. We got about 300 acres of corn left, and so far so good on the corn side of things. We wrapped up soybeans, and they looked pretty good. You know, running 60, 70 bushel acres, so doing pretty good.
So this corn was planted June the 1st or 2nd. This is actually the replant corn. Like I said, it's decal, but 5982. We'll outline the treatment that we had, but this had obviously in furrow off the start with zinc ascent, another product in furrow with it, side dressed, and then we put a fungicide on it, 2-pass fungicide. First pass was Veltimo, right about V9, the latest we could get the rig across it. And then we came back in later on at Tassel with Delaro, and obviously Delaro, Max N, ZMB, and Grizzly, so running Master Lock with that. But anyways, we're liking what we're seeing. Open up the field right now, so I'm just on the outside pass. But stay tuned, and hopefully we'll have some good numbers for you later on today.
How's everybody doing today? This is Joey Holback from BinBusters. Out here shelling some corn. Gonna start here today, just got her unloaded. You can see on my John Deere 2630 display here, my average speed 6.9 mile an hour. Auto steer's good to go. Moisture's humming right at 12. We way low on the moisture. I'm in your mom's field. I've done 69 acres today, and by God, it's not even 10 o'clock. My average yield's 340 bushel. We're really happy with this hybrid. As you can tell, it's not Bex. So we'll see what the field average does, but the ends are doing 340, so I'm pretty happy right now.